Welcome back, Slayers. This is Doom Hunter based Mission 4 of the Ultra Nightmare playthrough. If this is your first episode, as you can see, well, not very well in this light, but I do have the gold arm. I've finished Ultra Nightmare. I've seen a bit of a gap in YouTube. I know when I was trying to do my Ultra Nightmare run, there was no run that really just went through the entirety of each level that I could find. There was kind of one, but it did it in a more cinematic way and using a lot of the camera. It didn't just show you the raw gameplay of how to just beat every single fight. So even though these videos are going to be long and some people may find them a bit boring, you can skip through them if you like, if you're having trouble with one specific part. And I just want to really show you guys every single part of the run and give you all the tips I can, everything about demon spawns. As I was saying at the end of the last episode, I've saved and quit. It is the next day for me. So as you can see, I went and picked up more ammo and more armor and everything. But because I saved and quit, and now I've loaded this mission, I don't have any of that armor or anything that I picked up after the checkpoint of the last fight. So that's what I was saying yesterday, so it can actually become really important later on. So it is always better to just do your whole Ultra Nightmare run, not the whole thing, but at least the last like 4 missions or so. If you can just do them in a row, I would just do them one after the other. Right guys, we're going to get into this. I'm always rusty on this part because I always take a break before I start this part of the level, but you're just going to have one Magnus, so it's really not too bad. See how much rocket ammo we've got. We've got one, so yeah, that's quite annoying. If you guys didn't know, the demons don't spawn in until you start moving. So now we've started moving. We really should have chainsawed that guy, but it's alright. Get this dude here. And I apologise guys if I really thought he would die a bit earlier. If we're getting frame drops at all, I will save and quit and restart for you guys. As I said last episode, if you missed it, I'm very sorry if we get any frame drops, but it's actually a known issue with the PC. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card right now, no idea why. They say update to the latest drivers, and I have and still occasionally get some, but we weren't getting any yesterday, so we should be fine. That was a really rusty fight. But here again guys, as you'll see, if I'm absolutely rusty, I haven't warmed up at all, I've just got on for the day and I'm playing my first mission, and I've literally played like hours of other games. You actually need to move a bit there. I played hours of other games yesterday. My aim's not great. If I can beat these fights on Nightmare, obviously as you can see I'm doing on Nightmare just so that if I die I don't have to reset the whole campaign and I can get this guide out for you guys. But it's the same difficulty. Obviously Ultra Nightmare is just permadeath and I have finished it before, so proof it works. If I can do these fights and I'm rusty and everything, then when you're warmed up and you're just absolutely in the zone playing Ultra Nightmare, you can definitely do the fights. So right here, sometimes you can get up a bit easier than others right here. Now you are going to see a decent amount of me kind of doing nothing in these first fights, and that's just to grind out the meat hook kills. As you guys see, we've almost mastered the meat hook already, which is ridiculous. Saving those weapon points and just putting them straight into the rocket launcher. We actually have 4 right now, so we've done both improvements here. We actually might go ahead and quickly get that. The quick lock is really, really helpful for mission 3. But also this later on in the campaign is really helpful. You don't need to, I don't get that so I can master the rocket launcher. I just get it because that upgrade right there actually helps you kill single targets. It means if you've locked onto a target, the reload time of the lock-on burst is so short that you can just put 2 lock-on bursts into the same target very quickly without bothering to switch weapons or anything in between. And that is some seriously high damage output. So obviously right here guys, I'm going to hit that. If it comes down, it's not coming down. Right here, we want to go get this soup point over here. Don't miss this, of course. Occasionally you can actually meat hook up there, but I'm not the best at meat hooking. So right now we have 3 soup points. We want to save up for the increased damage. The challenges on this level are super easy. 3 demons with a single frag grenade. If you don't get that in the first arena fight, which you might not, there's one certain place where you can get it, the auto map and the collectible album, obviously. We'll get both of those. So I'll show you guys here how to get all the mission challenges, and that will get us some extra weapon points. Now that should be a sentinel armor for you guys in Ultra Nightmare, so that'll be very nice. Right here, we are actually, I'm not actually going to bother getting anything. Half the time I get remote detonate, but then I never end up using it anyway. I know it's good, but just with how the rocket launcher looks, I never remember to switch mods, because if I need the lock-on burst in a pinch and I don't have it, it's really scary. So right here, don't do what I just did. You want to actually go straight over that grab lift, because you want to kill this pinky straight away. That's actually what you want to do at the very start of that fight. This is probably one of the hardest fights in the whole level, if not the hardest fight, apart from possibly the last boss fight. So once you kill a few fodder, we should get a Revenant spawn, literally right about where I am. And then we'll have more pinkies. We'll just have a lot of demons here, basically. Whiplashes, lots of Hell Knights. As you can see, there's the next pinky. You can actually just go ahead and blood punch pinkies. I never remember to do it properly, or if I do remember to do it, it's after they've already kind of come into contact with me. I tried to meet with him. So yeah, these start fights might not look too smooth, and that's just because I'm literally just trying to farm this mastery. So I'm kind of not just switching weapons and killing demons with the amount of the arsenal that I usually would. Anytime I can just get trying to kill this guy. Anytime I can actually just get an ice bomb down on a pinky, I just do it. I know that it's good for other heavier demons and stuff. Get another one on him. But honestly, I feel like you don't really need it for a lot of the heavier demons. We'll get a lock on burst on him if we can. A lot of that's the wrong guy. A lot of the heavier demons you can just kill with the lock on burst. Like Hell Knights, Arachnotrons almost die to it. Get him. Chainsaw. So as you can see, guys, I'm playing pretty mediocrely while commentating. I thought I had some double jump left there. And I'm still having a really fairly easy time with this fight. That's not what we want, except we've got an ice bomb to do. Just get him out of the way straight away. We don't actually have any chainsaw. That's fine. As you know, guys, obviously, if you're running low on ammo or anything, don't have any chainsaw, any of that kind of stuff, just move around the arena. Super easy. As you can see, I'm doing this fight while talking, doing everything, and I mean, I'm not really having that much trouble with it. So you guys should be able to get this out of the way pretty easily. That was a multi-kill and a half. Thought I was going to heat blast those guys, but didn't end up doing it. How many do we need for the Meat Hook Master? Right there. Okay, this is the earliest I've ever had the Meat Hook Mastery. That is going to be basically your best tool. In the entire Ultra Nightmare run, the Meat Hook Mastery is insane. You need to use it as much as possible. And I actually believe that the Flaming Meat Hook works with the Equipment Fiend room to recharge your Flame Belch quicker. Right here, we'll quickly go down and get this one Sentinel Battery. And then we'll move on. So as you can see, I was just talking, chilling, trying to master the Meat Hook. Generally doing that fight fairly badly, and we still came out of it easily. It's such a large arena, you should just be able to move in circles quite easily. So you just got some pinkies at the start, and then you get some Hell Knights, a Whiplash, one Mancubus, and like 2 Arachnotrons, some Revenants. Basically, same as Mission 3. You don't have the Ballista yet. We'll get that before the next mission, and here is the auto map, so that should give us a weapon point. Suit point, sorry, because we've got that. So the frag grenade we didn't get in the first arena fight, but we'll get shortly. So if you just keep moving around in circles, really shouldn't be that difficult. We'll get the Ballista before the next mission, and that is when the lock-on burst, I stop really using it as much, but in these initial missions, lock-on burst, super helpful, and I thought that was the second one, so I almost cooked myself there, but as you can see, you can kind of skip little bits of the platforming. And we want to go up here. We're going to have some Cacodemons. So that's 1. That's 2. As you can see, I think your double jump recharges after glory kills anyway. So the dash refill, really not that important. You might be able to get it here if the Pinky doesn't. Okay, there we go. Pinky didn't actually kill them, so get rid of him just for good luck. Get some armor, as you can see with the Flaming Meat Hook. I'll show you guys where you can get that challenge. That actually gave us enough to get the increased damage against frozen demons. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Again, sorry guys, the font's really like large and blurry because they just updated the game and for some reason they've cooked the font So, I don't know what's up with that, but the UI looks terrible right now. This is the one you can just literally go straight down here if you didn't know, guys. Save yourself a bit of time if you die on this mission a lot. And right here is where you would actually get the 3 demons with 1 frag grenade. I like to just snipe this guy. We basically just cheese this bit. So then there should be like 2 hellified soldiers that rush at us. I'm just trying to figure out what we want next in our arsenal. We might actually... I don't really need the Ballista mastery, so we might actually save up for Precision Bolt, because Precision Bolt is actually used even towards the end of the run. Right here, 2 Revenants, should actually be able to Ice Bomb both of them. Like that. And I think you have to... Yeah, you actually have to kill all these guys. These are the guys, yeah, you would get the frag grenade 3 kills on. That has made it work. Another rare instance where you have to kill the extreme fodder to make that work. So we can get on this. And we should be good to go. So that's a super easy arena. Literally just snipe that 1 carcass. And then Ice Bomb the 2 Revenants. So right here, I am going to go Blood Punch, Shockwave. If you're not confident this is the first you've ever been in Ultra Nightmare, just go ahead and put Saving Throw on. I get Saving Throw, and I did in my actual Ultra Nightmare run, but I only put it on about Necrovol or Necrovol Part 2, because up to there I was just pretty much super confident that I wouldn't die. And a good thing to note is if you do have the reaction times, if you're in a hectic fight and you don't have Saving Throw on, but you have it unlocked obviously, you can just go ahead and press tab, you know, in the middle of any fight, pause the game and switch your runes. You can just do that instantly. If I was panicking about to die, I probably wouldn't have the foresight to actually do that, but you can actually just switch runes in the middle of a fight like that. So 1 Hell Knight here should have a Mancubus and a Carcass around the corner and some more fodder by the looks of it. Put it in. So we should have a Mancubus right here. Oh, collateral. Get this guy out of the way. Now, we don't have the best way to deal with carcasses yet, and I find that to be a shotgun like that. I usually do, and I usually give them a Ballista as well, but we don't have the Ballista yet, because usually I don't like to get quite that close. We just got more weapon points, so we just need 2 more. And this should be, yes, this arena. Okay, so we're going to cheese this one again a little bit. Just may as well take off the Mancubuses, the Mancubides. Turrets, we should be able to see a Revenant back there. We're out of ammo, so we're just going to go for this. I never really wait till these are in any decent place. I'll just go for it. And I always get damaged a lot in this fight. I really don't know why. I think I usually end up hitting the those things on the ground a fair amount. I forget that they're there. I keep trying to switch to the Ballista, but we don't have the Ballista yet. So that's really not good. As you can see, my commentary plus playing skills are actually terrible. I cannot play the game smoothly at all while I'm commentating, but I'm playing it badly and I'm still surviving these fights. So basically you guys can too when you're playing a lot better than me right now. We're going to go ahead and do this. And from now on I might like try and stop talking as much in the middle of the actual fights unless I'm giving you guys tips about the demon spawns and stuff, just so I can get a bit smoother gameplay hopefully for you guys so you can see how to actually live through these encounters. Right now we are going to get the album, I believe, so that is going to be the last suit point from the last mission challenge. So that would be nice. Go up here, and I believe this is where the album is. This is the secret. Get around there. Come this way. I think you can actually go down here. I always just jump off there, so I forget that you can actually just walk around like that. I think this is the album. It is. As you can see, guys, we've done all the mission challenges, and we actually now have almost enough to get our precision bolt up. We've got an extra suit point. Basically, we just want to upgrade that ice bomb, so we're just absolutely destroying demons with the ice bomb. The demons we want to ice bomb, we want them out of the way straight away. So come up here, we want to drop all the way down here, get another soup point, which I almost missed. And it won't waste you any time because this teleporter takes you right back to the top. And you go out this way. So right here we should have that guy. A Cacodemon that's decided he wants to attack the Arachnotron instead of coming for us. It's interesting. We'll just sticky bomb these guys a bit because we've got him out anyway. That was pretty rude of that guy. Just lock on burst him. And that is that, guys. Get some health. Now you can actually skip this platforming section quite nicely. Easily done. And I believe you can also just dash, skip that. So that should save you guys a bit of time. I believe that's a Sentinel armor right there for you guys. If you are an Ultra Nightmare, obviously. Right here, this is... it depends how confident you are, guys. I am going to go ammo just to get Loot Magnet because obviously you need both sides to actually get the upgrade. And Loot Magnet is really helpful. If you are just not confident about the amount of health and armor you have, I would start working down to the health for blood. Because that'll give you some health and armor, and health for blood is... there's so many health pickups in this game, and a lot of them, if you're doing fights well and only kind of losing armor and stuff, just go to waste. So if they're recharging your blood punch, that can actually be seriously good, especially because I find having fully charged blood punch is really important because I never actually look down at my blood punch meter, so I use it so infrequently. I just hope it's fully charged. And if it's not, and you go to melee something, you can actually be in a bit of trouble. Should have a Hell Knight here. There we go. That's what I was expecting to come down. So Arachnotron, Hell Knight, and Carcass is always... Yep. Oh, let me up. Sitting up there. He was just being a bit tricky, as you could see, but that is fine. That's actually the way we want to go, so the real way we want to go is this way for a soup point. Always good. And what's the next thing we want? We actually probably want they remain frozen for longer, so we can actually get that right now. Get that. Go on with the mission. Now guys, if you for some reason haven't taken my advice and saved all your weapon points for the rocket launcher and the super shotgun and you don't have the mastery yet, for example, in my actual run, I didn't unlock the mastery until like literally the boss room, the challenge to get the mastery. In the first phase of the boss room, you can just sit there and literally farm the mastery for the super shotgun. So right here, I'll show you guys what we have here. We're gonna have 2 soldiers and a Hell Knight spawn in, I believe. Yep, lock on burst him straight away. Now right here is the difficult one. We should get a Whiplash spawn. So obviously that is going to spawn. It's dead. That is the one you want to watch out for. So it's the second room on the right. There's a Whiplash. You just want to save your ice bomb for that. Get rid of this cutscene. We don't care. Get some more shotgun ammo back. So as you can see, I upgraded my ammo a little bit. You're going to have to get used to low ammo in this run. That's the only upgrade I would recommend doing, basically until you just do the rest of the ammo last. Just so you have that increased survivability in case you just slip up once, have bad luck. That'll be a Sentinel armor for you guys, an Ultra Nightmare. Then yeah, you don't want to lose your whole run because you didn't get the 25 extra health because you wanted more ammo. Like, if you're low on ammo all the time, you don't actually need to go for that one as jump for, by the way. You jump straight to that. If you're low on ammo all the time though, just get used to chainsawing a bit more. And this part is honestly scary. I don't know what it is, but sometimes this part goes really smoothly and sometimes these guys just get you with those blasts and they hurt. They actually do so much damage, it's insane. And I'm literally falling off the edge and dying right now, so that's obviously not what you want to do. I've never done that before in my life. That's alright, we'll just improvise here. But yeah, those Cacodemons really can do some damage to you, and that's actually alright, because I'll show you guys that. You can just jump straight to there. Trying to do a guide for Ultra Nightmare, and I'm falling off the edge. So basically, you just want the sticky bombs out here and the plasma rifle, because the rest of the guys are basically shield guys. So yeah, it's just those two Cacodemons that are really annoying. On my actual Ultra Nightmare run, they almost killed me. I was down to about 5 HP because I got hit by like a salvo of those. That's not what you want to do. You basically just want to have your sticky bombs ready for those guys. Okay, so we actually got the extra point, so we are going to go ahead and get the precision bolt reload. That should be good. I think the reason I'm doing that, even though we're about to get the Ballista in the next level and all that stuff, is a lot of the other masteries in the game I find are just kind of irrelevant. Like, what do we have? The Ballista. The mastery for that is nice, but not really 100% required, because obviously if you're just sitting there in Arbalest mode for ages, you're not moving and you'll get killed. The energy shield mastery is quite nice, but the energy shield base is already quite nice, and obviously you'll have the weapon points to do that. I just don't find that anything else is really too pivotal to the run. Whereas you will use precision bolts and all that stuff quite a lot. So right here, we're coming up to the boss fight. As you can see, we've got all the challenges. I'll show you guys how to do the boss fight easily. And I'll also show you that right here, yeah, if you don't have the mastery, he always does that. If you don't have the mastery, just wait around here. Don't attack the boss at all. And just kill the ads that spawn. So the random extra demons, don't get caught by him. Just run around, just meat hooking them. That is all you need to do. Don't take him out of his first phase, because then prowlers and stuff will begin to spawn. Where are you going? So basically with the boss, I find the best thing to do is just not even worry about his shield and using the plasma rifle or anything. Just go straight for the base of it if you can. It just makes it so much easier. He'll die way faster, and it's not quite as risky. And I can't actually find him right now, so that's unhelpful. So we're just trying to get the base of his thing down. Might just go up and heat blast him now. As you can see, we did a decent amount of damage to it. Do need to get some ammo though. Wouldn't mind some armor, so we'll come around here. And this is not the one with shotgun ammo. I believe there's some shotgun ammo somewhere. Basically, you probably don't want to get quite as close as I'm getting to him, but obviously I'm just doing the run on Nightmare, guys, so if I stuff it up, I can restart, you can't, so in your safe, I just say play it safe. Precision Bolt actually does a heap of damage to him, as you can see, so you can just snipe him if you want. That's not too interesting, so we'll try and get it done a bit faster. Gosh, this guy. Really doesn't want to get his thing off, does he? There we go, now you should just be able to lock on burst him to death basically straight away. I don't think that first lock on burst actually did any damage, unfortunately. Just doing his animation or something. Get some sticky bombs on him. So as you can see, guys, in the second phase now, prowlers and stuff start spawning. So if you are farming the meat hook in this room, they could die, that'd be nice. If you are farming the meat hook in the room, I would absolutely recommend that you do not take him into second phase while you're doing it, because it's really annoying having prowlers and stuff just running around everywhere. Go ahead and get all the pickups in the room, so all the ads will die after you kill the boss. So now we just have to deal with two of them, which isn't usually too bad. I can never remember if the lock-on actually works on these guys when they have their shield on. I think it, yeah, so as you can see, the lock-on burst just kind of hits their, did a decent amount of damage to him there. I was trying to meat hook that guy, but it didn't work. As you can see, the lock-on burst doesn't really work when they've got their shield on, because it doesn't go for the base of their shield. Now, I actually think the arena does get a bit harder when you kill one, so we're going to kind of try and work on both. I've never really strategized too much in my actual Ultra Nightmare run. And if you guys didn't know, I also found this out from watching Zero Master, although some of you might kind of know it already, from watching him do the last boss, the Icon of Sin. The Super Shotgun actually does mad damage, even from like not shotgun range at all. So seriously, not a bad idea. It is. Even using the shotgun from this range actually does a decent amount of damage, as you can see. It really melts. So usually you would go Super Shotgun Ballista. For me just then, obviously I was just doing Super Shotgun Precision Bolt, because that's what we have right now. He ran out of Glory Kill, rather than to kill him. We didn't exactly work them down together, but it's not too bad. Well, it's Prowlers now. Yeah, so basically the second phase of each of these fights introduces Prowlers, which we don't really want to deal with, but... and Carcasses as well, which is not ideal. So I'm just kind of focusing these guys down really hard, because, yeah, as I said, I'm on Nightmare, and I can afford to die, whereas you can't. So if I was you, I'd be a little bit more cautious, but as you can see, even with some not too smooth gameplay like that, that was pretty easy. I never really got in a situation where I was going to die, and I was sticking around the same area quite a lot, which you really shouldn't do. You should be moving around more than that, just doing circles around the arena. But as you can see, the fight was really super easy. Once you've got this flaming meat hook, you can just get armor so easily. So that's pretty much it, guys. Mission 4 should really be a breeze for you, unless you get really unlucky. It's super easy mission, to be honest. And yeah, hopefully that helps you guys. As you can see, the Gold Slayer there. Hopefully that helps you guys with Doom Hunter base on Ultra Nightmare. So Super Gorness and Art Complex, also not too bad, although they do have their own little sticking points that can be hard. So I'll see you guys on Mission 5, Super Gornest.